Okay. I hate water, so cannot relate. Yeah. No. No way. I can't drink any other thing, like except water. I hear you and I can see you, but what about me? Yeah, like your sound is not like it's very clear. I can hear it well. Yeah, yeah, way better. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, and it's summer, so it's not good. Yeah, but it's like we're learning. It's fine. Mhm. Like I just like I forget. I always forget to drink water, and I don't know like how I'm still like alive till now. But I just forget. I could I could drink juice, any kind of like soft drinks, fizzy drinks, except water, especially in winter. I do not feel that I want to drink any water. Like why? No, no, no. Like we could have like mineral like water. We could have like filters, but no, I think maybe like I cannot really like taste it. It's tasteless, so you know you cannot relate, but try to understand. They're having a bad time. I know I'm giving them like a bad time. Yeah, long job. I'm making it hard. Only grape juice. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Good luck to making this. Just, yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. I can feel that. You drink a lot. Mm. Mango juice. Mm. For me, juice, if it's cold, it can replace water. Like grape juice, grape juice. I love grape juice. But if it's cold, it will feel good. Oh, Mr. Ibrahim died. He's out? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. So,
Hello,
wow.
Taha, Jara.
Hi. Hi here.
Yes. I
How
miss
are
you,
you?
Yara. How are you doing, and Taha?
I'm good. Good to hear you. You here? Mr. Amin too. Joined. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Just here in Boston, but I didn't see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like okay. Like he is like here, like responsible like more for both like students like during trials and teachers too. Like he like we join like boss like me and Tal like join like to have some like trial session for the teachers and we just evaluate them, you know?
Okay.
Sharing reports, know more about teachers, just having some comments. So yeah, so that's why
I,
we're busy. Yeah,
Mm.
mm. Easier. What like compare and his? What does that mean? Like how can I say what's your name? So yeah. Oh, like but trust me, he's very good at it. Like yeah, he's amazing.
Is it easy to change your level, like with the student? Yeah, for like a teacher, like in general, like always, like when the teacher like is A2 or A1, like you make yourself like you are A2. That's easy or
Yeah.
mm.
Not something, an idiom, like a slang, a very good slang. So, and you
Mm.
and he started to talk in a really good accent. Like he started talking in a really good accent all of a sudden. Like wow. Mm. Yeah. You still oh you still remember this one? Your very first one.
Yes, yes, yes. I I
Oh my
talked to her like a couple
god.
time. Yeah.
This is yeah, it's like, good guess. Yeah. Are you for real? Like and you talked in like Darija? So, yeah, you tried. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that's why. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so that's why is not really around.
Yeah, I understand. Mm, mm. Yes, I understand what they say. Like sometimes like 40%, yeah.
Without
I understand.
subtitle.
Mm, mm. For me, I think it's important. Like, why not?
Do you rely on it?
Uh,
Do you rely on it?
I think so. I think he can manage it, yeah.
Yeah, I think, but I think it's not going to cover like all of like the aspects, you know. Maybe he could just like appear to be not really so smart to me, but he could be like good at something else for me. Hmm. Theoretical, yeah. That, yes. So it depends. I think we are all different. I'm excited.
Taha, you change your style. That's true or not? You change your like hairstyle or something new change. I don't know what is that. But it's you look good. Yeah, like always. No, it's nice. Everything you are doing it is nice new.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Can
term
you take
IQ is
What?
yeah the titles? Yeah,
You don't want to see the Arabic subtitles?
yeah. I like to guess. I think it's better.
Very good.
in popular culture, the term IQ is everywhere.
Do IQ exams do that?
What you say?
It works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
In
working
popular
fine.
culture, the term
Yeah.
IQ is everywhere.
Do IQ exams do that?
You probably need 120 points of IQ.
Don't know my IQ. IQ.
Low IQ individual.
People who boast about their IQ are losers.
When people say IQ, what they mean is intelligence, an objective, rigorous measurement of intellectual ability. But does it actually work? Well, in this video, I want to find out where IQ came from, what does it actually measure, what can it predict about your life, and I guess, what is my IQ? I have never taken an official IQ test before. Honestly, I don't think I'm terribly smart. I've always kind of considered my IQ to be maybe just a little above average.
Exothermic or endothermic?
I feel like that should be exothermic.
Good job, science guy.
There are a lot of IQ tests online, but I am very skeptical about their accuracy. Still, I figured some of them may be good practice for the real thing. Tomorrow, I'm going to do an IQ test for real. Before I do that, I want to try to improve my score, and so I'm going to try to do a whole bunch of practice tests. I think this test is trainable, but tomorrow we're going to see whether that's true or not.
It's just
The idea of intelligence testing goes back hundreds of years, but the first concrete breakthrough occurred in 1904. English psychologist Charles Spearman was studying students' grades in different subjects, and he wondered how their performance in one subject, like English, would relate to their performance in another, like math. One option would be that the better a student did in math, the worse they would do in English, maybe because they spent more time on their math work and so had less time to devote to English. So performance in different subjects would be negatively correlated. Another option was that performance in one subject would be completely unrelated to performance in another. After all, different subjects require different skill sets, so maybe marks would be totally uncorrelated. The third option was that the better a student did in math, the better they would do in English. In other words, their marks would be positively correlated. A correlation coefficient can vary anywhere from -1 to +1. A correlation coefficient of -1 indicates a perfect negative correlation, meaning an increase in one variable corresponds to a precise, predictable decrease in the other variable. Similarly, a correlation of +1 indicates a perfect positive correlation. A correlation of 0 indicates no relationship between the two variables. The idea
yeah.
I can say like I understand. Yeah.
Like a graph. Oh no, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, that-
Mhm. Mhm. I understand. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I see. But I think the IQ, it's from Allah. It's not something. It's every like Allah. He give like yeah, it's a nature. The nature. I don't think it's معادلة.
You do not think like it's an equation? Equation?
I think in the video they are trying like to do test IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, I see like the people they born they are smart. Like the God he give him that intelligent. They be intelligent or not. I think some like the 70%. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm.
English, for example.
Yeah. But the most people like they like they are good in the math, but they are bad in science. Yeah, it's just like sometimes like this. Yeah. MashaAllah. Mm.
Or numbers.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Maybe they're not good at keeping like something. So I love that, but I used to hate math. In my case,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't good at math at all. I used to hate Arabic too. I used to hate Arabic too. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Periods, for phrasing. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Theory, the criticism.
But you don't think the memoirs is a gift? Like for me, like the worst part in to study is memoirs, and it's hard to me. Like, but for some people, like it's not hard to them like to memorize anything. They can like memorize, mashallah, so easily.
Yeah. I have a strong memory.
You have mashallah stronger memories,
I
mashallah.
have a strong
That's
memory,
cute.
very strong memory. Because you know he's smart. Because you know that. Oh. Mhm. The context.
Mm.
You can say right away. And when you try to get along, does it work? Hmm. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Mm.
That's a gift, mashallah. I like to be in your place, you know? Uh,
Mm.
mm, mashallah.
And oops, like at the end. Mhm. Cannot improvise.
Mm, mm, mm,
Okay, so it's now or nothing. I gotta do it. 20? Okay. Mm.
mm.
Oh, wow. Good for you. That was impressive. Mm. It's a stressful year. I hate it. Like, I used to hate it, but يعني, I used to hate it a lot because like here we have like the same thing in Egypt, but we call it like الثانوية العامة. Like you guys call it
Mm.
baccalaureate, but we call it in a different way, you know? Yeah. 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 Yeah, we have it in Egypt, but we call it like the الثانوية العامة because it's like it's the hard year. Everyone like will stop panicking before they start it and before they just have the exam. So yeah, it's it's hard actually.
I didn't go
You
by
don't
through
have
all
it?
this. No, I didn't go through all this. We have the same system as Yara, but I didn't finish my study. Yeah, yeah. But I tell you, I have fish memories.
Right.
Yes, yes, yes. Mhm. For me, like when I was little, in all my childhood, mashallah, my dad, he's a teacher, and he was like doing all his best for us, like to memorize like all the Al-Quran, and all
Wow.
my brother and sister didn't expect me
Oh,
because
fuck you.
because he did all his best with me, but I cannot. Wallahi, they beat me. They did everything with me. But I tell you, my memories and like I feel like everything it's about study. It's
Not your
something like
fault.
what it's like something like it's burn me out, and I feel like I'm so bored. I want to run. I don't want this. It's not my passion.
It's
Not my
okay,
passion.
but it's not your fault. Yeah, go on. Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
And are you a hyperactive person? Do you like
Uh,
to move a lot? Do you like to have a lot of activities?
yes.
Yeah,
I love like
maybe that's
I'm
why.
activist. Yes.
Yeah, maybe that's why we consume like because like people who's usually like really like hyperactive, they could
Mm.
just like couldn't stand to have a book and study and do like the same thing for an hour, for example. So yeah,
I cannot focus in something more than 20 minutes, and like I feel like I want to do another things. I cannot
yeah,
focus in something, and I'm doing all my best with English because I feel like the people they always like the first impression it's important because
mhm,
when they saw me like they think like I'm not educated because I don't speak French, I don't speak English, and just I like it's all my passion like to speak English, for to speak with people, for like to make my life better. You understand? Mm. Yes. Mm. Why? Mm. 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 Mm.
mhm, mhm,
Mm.
mhm, mm.
Mm.
Do you know how to introduce yourself? Maybe like to talk about yourself.
Mm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, please go ahead. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. Please go ahead. Mm.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like yes. Because like comma, it's come. I like a come from. Good. Okay. Let me join you. Okay. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
can you like guys give me some tips like how you learn English fast, or you could tell me like something like it's make the short way for me like to speak English earlier. Mm, 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 mm.
But yeah, like is it like all of our moms like doing the same thing every time? Like whenever like they see you doing anything and you like, can you please like do that for me? I cannot. And if you didn't, you will be like the bad one. Like they'll say, okay, maybe because I'm old now, we don't want to do that for me. So okay, okay, that's even worse. Really. Um,
Mhm. I see. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you for advice. And yes, they advise me like something. They tell think in English. How can I like think in English and like don't translate in your mind Arabic, like English, the Arabic to English? How can I do that? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, but I will do that. My level it's near to B1, but now I'm in A2. But my teacher, she said like it's I'm in B1 soon. That's it. Thank you. Mm, mm. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you noticed me. I noticed now. Yeah. Yeah, that's. I think you must work in psychology or something about psychology, because now you play with my mind.
You're not, you're not the first one who's doing.
Yes, they
Okay.
give me like I'm changing
Yeah,
my
like
thinking.
he has some sort of a magic that
Wallahi.
but better than you, better than you.
You must introduce to us.
Yes, I really want to know. But he's the one that you're talking about, like the one that you're talking about right now about math.
Mm.
But like, it's really like good to get like to convince people, or is it like they do not feel that they are convinced? By the way, they always like feel that okay, I'm getting the idea. They do not feel that you're convincing them. You get what I'm saying? No, you. If you're like talking about you or you're talking about your friend, like both of you guys. Like I think if your friend like just like you, this is like the idea that we get as a receiver, you know? Like do not feel that you are like convincing like someone. You just share your opinion and you're very convincing. So yeah. So it works that way. Yeah. 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 just like a tribe. Like we are a tribe and do not just like touch any one of us. But I used to do it like the same thing. Like maybe like still do it. Like to just to see like the characteristics or like to see how they go like to behave. Sometimes I do that. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. To the hospital one day. Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Is loyal, kind of loyal to him. Mm. Mm. He's always there. Oh, you could count on him. I could count on like this point because I know that he's always there.
Mm.
Um, yeah. Mm. Yeah. Even like bigger than like the other one who just dropped him like from like the insecurity zone. Yeah, because it's yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Some problem.
Mm.
Some sort of a problem. Yeah.
Mm.
Can you just tell him? Yeah. I'm not gonna do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
None.
No. It's
It makes sense.
makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
I
My
used to
sister,
do that.
yes, but my sister, my older sister, she was like always like helping all the her classmates, and when they ask her something to do it, and she have like best friend, but that friend, taking advantage from her, like
Oh,
she want her like because my sister, she's so smart, mashallah, but
wow.
in the end, like in the day of the test, they was doing the test, and my sister, she tell her, please, can you give me the test and give me all like the answers. And my sister, she was like helping her friend until the time it's finished, and she didn't do what she wanted to do, and she didn't make all the years she felt, because she was helping her best friend.
Oh my God.
And she ended up like her friend the next year she go to another class, and she let her because she's want to look out for another person to help her.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What kind of friend is that?
Yeah. My sister now, she advised never always focus in yourself first. Never like put someone first than you, before you. Yeah. No, what is that? معاذ. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the right thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, yeah, kind of. Yes, I agree with you because, like, yeah, you can just like have a lot of people around you, but when it comes to just like friends, to call someone a friend, like, yeah, it has to be like a very like strong like friendship or relationship between you guys, like to call him or her a friend. I do that in my life. You just like you kind of like protecting yourself though. You just like you're having your comfort zone around you. You're just like gonna not to expect a lot of things like from other people. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. For me now, because yeah, please go ahead, teacher. Thank you. You know, for me, like all my life, like I've been like through like a bad relationship, like friends, bad friends. For now, like I don't have any friends. I say let me be in my comfort zone, not to risk anything. Because
Um,
yes, because I'm not that person like I'm waiting for someone to give me. I'm a giver, and that's the bad thing about me. I don't wait for you to do anything for me. When I love you, when I put you like a friend, I do everything, and I don't see like I'm a blind. Yeah, and that reason like my family, they advise me, okay, now the friendship is not good, it's not work for you. Please let all the friends and give your the self the good, like give yourself عافية.
oh, but
Yes.
actually, she seems very like a very like cute and kind girl. To be honest, like I love hearing you talking. So
Thank you.
I'm sure that you're a good friend. So do not feel bad about yourself. Maybe like one day you will find a very good friend that you could rely on. I'm pretty sure you
You
will.
know, I cannot risk it. To be honest, I'm here. I'm in Western, like I'm here. I'm alone in Canada. Like no, but I have here my relatives, the Arabic people, the Muslim people. But I don't want to risk. I don't want to break someone because when I tell you the stories that happened about my life, they cheating, they took my yeah, everything. You know, understand? I don't
Yeah.
want to risk now that. I want to be peace. Peace. Yes, yes.
Mhm. Mm. Mm. Far
Mhm.
away. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm. Yeah. But but it hurts. No, but deep down it hurts. When you know that you're capable of like having like time, if like if you maybe I could like assume, I'm not sure, but maybe you just like you could have the time to talk to your friend, like even if you're really busy, but you just feel it hurts when you know that the other one could have the same thing, but he didn't. I, yeah, nothing deep. Yeah, I agree. But even just I could just make a difference. Yeah. I do,
You are right.
I do the same. Easily, like I do it like without even like realizing, you know. They're not. I'm not comfortable anymore, you know. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, 100%. I could say that.
But for my case, it's
Yeah.
not like that's always like that going on with my yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm.
You have to
Yeah,
set it up.
because I don't think you must always like give an excuse. You just you think too about another like something going on. He don't just want you in his life, because sometimes the people they give a lot of excuse. No, just go ahead, go away.
Posted.
That's a big subject. Yes.
Ghosting is crazy. Like the idea of ghosting itself is crazy. I did not like the idea of ghosting. I didn't like to ghost anyone, to be honest. Like I don't want like anyone to feel that because ghosting. Yeah. But you know that it's yeah, it's not really like healthy like to do that. Like ghosting is a very like maybe you could say like complicated and like dangerous one because when it comes to like human like mindset and mentality, it's hard. Like why you could traumatize anyone, why you could like hold that to anyone. I think.
Mm.
Just let him go or just let her go. Just yeah, mind your business and just get out.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. I think like some of people like they think about like compromise a lot, but sometimes like
Mm.
when we have like one idiom in my country they say that someone he hears just in his ears. It's like may Allah like give him not to hear it. يكون أصم.
Can you
Because
say it in
sometimes
Arabic?
اللي ما يسمع كل بإذنه يعطيه الطرش، يعطيه الأصم.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because like
Yes,
ah
but sometimes
well,
you Yes, yes. And like sometimes don't wait until like they tell you. Just like when you see like it's not, they don't get like, yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah, sorry. My connection is cutting. Yes, I hear you. Worry.
وريه إذا عمى سير وخليه okay, go ahead and let him. Okay, just go ahead and let him. Okay. I want to write it down because like I'm collecting like some like some like idioms like that. Okay. It's wow. It's like it's a really fun.
اللي ما يسمع كل بذنه يعطيه طرش.
Huh?
اللي ما يسمع كل بذنه someone he's hearing just from his ears like only the things like told to him كن الله يعطيه يكون أصم. Because like some they tell you like don't wait like some people to tell you, just in the action of them you and you know their attention. Don't wait like they told you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have two right now. Okay.
Yes.
What? Okay. No, I didn't hear it, but now I heard it. Yes. I just like I know like I like to collect like some idioms like from different countries because I'm really like interested in that. I just like I love different dialects. I love when I hear people talking in different dialects. I enjoy like listening to them talking in it.
Yes.
Like yeah, here in English we have like a lot, okay, but يعني like I do not use it, but I like to listen. I like to hear it. Cool. Other than friends and gossip, we were talking about IQ.
Go come again. I didn't understand. Okay.
Of intelligence testing goes back hundreds of years, but the first concrete breakthrough occurred in 1904. Indicates a perfect negative correlation, meaning an increase in one variable corresponds to a precise, predictable decrease in the other variable. Similarly, a correlation of +1 indicates a perfect positive correlation. A correlation of 0 indicates no relationship between the two variables, and any value between 0 and 1 indicates a positive correlation, but the data has some random spread. The square of the correlation coefficient tells you the amount of variation in one variable that can be explained by variation in the other variable. For example, if the correlation coefficient is 0.5, then 25% of the variation in one variable can be explained by the other. When Spearman analyzed his data, he found a clear positive correlation. Students who did better in math also tended to do better in English, and the correlation coefficient was 0.64. But math and English weren't the only subjects the students studied. They also took classics and French, and when Spearman looked at the correlations between all of these subjects, he found the same pattern. Students who did well in one subject tended to do well in them all. So how do you explain this observation? Well, Spearman proposed that each person has some level of general intelligence, what he called the G factor.
All hands.
This construct was meant to capture how quickly students could learn new material, recognize patterns, and think critically regardless of the subject matter, which explains why students' scores across subjects are correlated. Those with high G score well on all subjects, and those with low G score poorly on all subjects. Spearman published his conclusions in a paper titled General Intelligence Objectively Determined and Measured. But the correlations weren't perfect. So on top of the G factor, Spearman proposed subject-specific factors, or S factors. A student's performance in math, for example, would depend on their general intelligence plus their subject-specific factor for math. Subject-specific factors could increase or decrease performance on that particular subject. Spearman believed that specific factors could be trained, but general intelligence was fixed. So he wanted to find a way to reliably measure general intelligence. At around the same time in France, Alfred Binet was tasked with figuring out which kids needed more help in school. Together with Theodore Simon, he developed the Binet-Simon test. Students were asked to name what's missing in the drawing, define abstract terms, and repeat back sentences. And there was also this question asking which face is prettiest. There were 30 tasks in all. Their performance was benchmarked against other students of different ages in order to assign them a mental age. For example, if a student performed about as well as the average 8-year-old, their mental age would be 8. This mental age was then divided by their actual age and multiplied by 100 to arrive at a so-called intelligence quotient. And IQ was born. So the Binet-Simon test was the world's first IQ test. It was translated by Goddard into English and brought to the US. At Stanford, Lewis Terman standardized it using a large American sample, and with some modifications, it became the Stanford Binet test. And for decades, it was the most widely used test in the United States. But this was just the start. Many other IQ tests were developed, and they all had the same goal of measuring the G factor. The way they did this was by assessing many different mental abilities, including memory, verbal, spatial, and numerical skills. Each one of these areas might have a subject-specific shift, but by averaging them all together, the idea was the subject-specific effects would cancel out, leaving a decent approximation of G. Of course, there would always be some error, but that's why psychologists designed IQ tests with upwards of 7 to 10 sections with distinct tasks to try to minimize subject-specific distortions. All the different IQ tests differed in the number of questions and their difficulty. So to standardize the scoring system, each test was given to a large sample of the population. Raw scores were normalized, usually so the mean was 100 and the standard deviation was 15. And that's how it's still done to this day. This is known as IQ, and it's meant to be a measure of an individual's G factor in comparison to the rest of the population. The way it's scaled, 68% of people have an IQ between 85 and 115. Only around 2% score over 130 or under 70. 11 lions, 4 cats, and 7 crows have a total of... Oh, boy. As I was studying for my IQ test, I practiced all the different types of questions that appear on modern tests. One section will almost certainly be on vocabulary. They give you one word, like sanguine, and you have to pick which of the multiple choice options is most similar in meaning. Is it gloomy, asinine, recalcitrant, optimistic, or reflective. They might also ask you to pick a word with the opposite meaning. So what is the opposite of perspicacious? Is it canny, obsequious, dull, fanciful, or sagacious? Another section tests your ability to spot patterns with numbers. So pick the number that best completes the pattern. 3, 5, 8, 12. What comes next? Originally, I was looking for complicated patterns, but as I familiarized myself with the online tests, I discovered the patterns were usually pretty simple. A good technique is to find the difference between adjacent terms. So in this case, the first two terms are separated by 2, the next by 3, and then 4. So the logical next term should be 5 more than 12, so 17. The answer is C. Sometimes the numbers grow rapidly, like in the sequence 3, 15, 60, 180. What comes next? In cases like this, I look at the ratio of one number to the one before it. In this case, the second number is 5 times the first. The next number is 4 times bigger, and the next one is 3 times larger. So the answer should be 2 times the fourth term, which is 360. Answer B. One of the best known types of IQ test questions are Raven's progressive matrices. These involve a 3x3 grid with symbols in each of the cells. And you have to select the 9th cell, which follows the pattern. I found that the bulk of these puzzles obey one of only a few different logical rules. One is translational motion, so the symbols move from one cell to the next in a predictable fashion. The second is rotational motion. One or several objects rotate from one cell to the next. The third is missing symbols, where in each row or column, each symbol appears once. So to figure out which symbols appear in the final cell, you just have to spot which ones are missing. And the fourth is addition, where the first cell plus the second cell equals the third cell. In this case, lines that overlap cancel out, but a line plus nothing equals a line. In most modern IQ tests, all the questions are completed under time pressure. You may have only around 10 to 30 seconds per question. Okay, this morning I'm taking an official IQ test, and I gotta say that I'm pretty nervous. I always want to do well on tests, it's something I pride myself on, but at the same time, who knows how this is gonna go. I'm not allowed to take you in there because obviously people don't want the questions getting out, and they don't even want video of what it looks like in there, they're very strict about these things. So, I'm gonna go in, do the test, I'll come out, and I'll let you know how it went. Wish me luck.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp.
Yes, for me. Yes. I think it's kind of difficult. But they say like I think it's first study like what you say, and they say like they can like be smart for, but like not just one like
aspect, you mean?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Familiar, maybe. Just like in Arabic. Just like in Arabic, like some like in some exams or like tests, like the Arabic test, whenever I see a really difficult Arabic word, I just try to guess it from the context, like from the poem, from the article. So, yes, the word, and yeah, you should guess. But it's kind of hard, but it's lovely at the same time. Yeah. It will be, yeah, but maybe with luck. Yeah, you have to know.
Are you are you curious to do IQ test?
For me,
Yes. I don't have to.
for me, I will not. Mhm. I don't want to even try. I don't want to even try to. Yeah, I don't want to do that to myself. So I will leave it like that. It's good and okay. What about you, Visum? Are you curious to know?
Yes, I'm curious to know.
AI note
Really?
taker, do it for you. It allows you to
Yes.
focus on your meetings.
I would like to have like
What?
we, you know, for me, like always, like I think like I'm not smart. I want to do IQ to see like if I'm wrong or I'm yes, I'm right. Hmm, okay. Mm, mm,
I see that, like, because when I see that you're very like smart, like from like different aspects. I mean, like you're very good at like talking when you're talking to people. Like you know how to talk to them. You're very like kind. You have that way that you get in like the conversation going. I love that. And at the same time, your language too. Like I see like you're improving. You're improving like really fast, inshallah. So I
thank
feel
you.
that, yeah, I feel that you're really smart, but you just like you have to feel that. For Kulthum, okay, for Kulthum, I feel like her language is like improving really fast. I feel that she know like how to choose the words, how to get like the grammar part. At the same time, she's talking really well. Right now, we are talking in a really like about like a really difficult topic for any like student to just to get along, to talk, to share his like experience or opinion. But she's getting along. She knows
Thank
how to talk with us, how to get the right vocabulary. She's getting what you're saying in the video. So yeah.
thank you, teacher. To be honest, like because my sister is a English teacher, I was like always happy with her, like some conversation. I don't know when I did start. I don't
You mean with us?
Yeah, this is my second month, yeah, here. Yeah, but it's my first school, like to go to learn English. Yeah. I didn't hear you. Sorry, I have some noise next to me. Yeah. Like, yes. Yes. I love Boston, and I regret it took me. I waste a lot of time before I joined Boston. But my teacher, she's a Sarah.
Sarah Amar. Yeah, Sarah Amar. Yeah.
Yes.
Very patient.
Yes, he's a good teacher.
What's remarkable about IQ tests is that an hour or two of questions on vocabulary, numbers, and arbitrary shapes can predict a surprising amount about your life. For one thing, the higher your IQ, the larger your brain is likely to be. A large meta-analysis from 2005 estimated a correlation of 0.33 between IQ and brain size. So high IQ is literally big brain. IQ is also predictive of school success. In 2007, Scottish psychiatrist Ian Deary measured the IQs of 13,000 11-year-olds. And 5 years later, when these students completed national school examinations, Deary compared their exam marks to their IQs.
Their performance on an IQ test when they were 11 correlated with their performance 5 years later on the GCSEs, about 0.8. That's an extremely high correlation.
It means about 2/3 of the variation in national school examination scores could be predicted by IQ tests taken 5 years prior. Now, the correlation coefficient of this study is at the high end of the 0.2 to 0.8 range found in similar studies, but research supports the claim that IQ is a good predictor of school success. It also predicts how much schooling a person will complete. Maybe this shouldn't be so surprising, since some school tests are essentially IQ tests. It's been argued that tests like the SAT, ACT, and the GRE are basically IQ tests. They correlate with standard IQ tests at around 0.8. Now, on my SATs, I got a score of 1330, which corresponds to an IQ of around 130. So it'll be interesting to see if my official IQ score matches that, or if I was able to increase my score by familiarizing myself with IQ-style questions. I don't know. But IQ also has predictive power outside of school. One of the most robust findings is that IQ can predict job success.
Particularly in technical or high complexity jobs.
How do you measure occupational success?
You ask people's bosses to rate them. You ask what people's income is. You measure productivity in ways that economists use about, the output generated.
The correlations typically range from 0.2 to 0.6, and the effect is most notable for more complex jobs, which makes sense. The highest effect is for military training. In fact, the US military will not accept anyone with an IQ under 80. They also limit to 20% the number of recruits with IQs between 81 and 92.
أريا ليكيد أحسن إذا الصبايا تغسلها وحدة. هاد نبقى تولي ديالك.
Yeah, balance they need to be really smart and need to be innovative, know how to just deal with any thing so fast. Okay. Oh, yeah. And of course, he will drive you home. Just get him. Yeah. And what do you think about your score? If you had to pass the IQ test, what do you think about your score? It's going to be. Are you kidding? 80? Why? But yeah, but I feel 144, I think.
During the Vietnam War, in order to increase the pool of applicants, they relaxed this last requirement. But what they found was that those below the threshold were one psychiatrist.
Should I do it?
11 lions, 4. It's meant to be a measure of an individual's G factor in comparison to a sample of the population. Raw scores were normalized, usually.
Okay. So you think 80? Why like why do you see yourself like as an average? I do not think so. With your brainwashed style, like, it's not. It's 80.
So the mean was 100 and the standard deviation was 15, and that's how it's still done to this day. This is known as IQ, and it's meant to be a measure of an individual's G factor in comparison to the rest of the population. The way it's scaled, 68% of people have an IQ between 85 and 115, only around 2% score over 130 or under 70.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I don't think 130. Of course. But yeah, I did not think that you're 80, but yeah. Yeah, to see. Yeah, I think like anyone could not like from the people around, like from the people around him. Like if you just like if you're thinking about yourself, oh my god, I'm a genius, so it's gonna like sound a little bit aggressive, but like it's you're going to know it like from the people around you. Oh my god, you're so smart at that, you know how to do it very well, so you really know what you're really special at. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Are essentially IQ tests, except anyone with an IQ under 80. They also limit to 20% the number of recruits with IQs between 81 and 92. During the Vietnam War, in order to increase the pool of applicants, they relaxed this last requirement. But what they found was that those below the threshold were 1.5 to 3 times as likely to fail recruit training, and they required between 3 to 9 times as much remedial training. Taken together, this added so much strain that the military ran more efficiently without the extra recruits. In total, 5,478 people recruited under this initiative died, at a fatality rate 3 times higher than ordinary recruits. So the military reinstated their requirements, and today anyone with an IQ less than 80, that is about 30 million Americans, would be ineligible to join the military. Even outside the military, IQ seems to play a role in how long you live. In a Scottish study, scientists uncovered IQ tests from kids when they were 11 years old. Now, 65 years later, they checked to see who from the sample was still alive at age 76. And they found that on average, for every 15-point increase on the IQ test, you would be 27% more likely to still be alive at age 76. A large meta-analysis confirms that people with higher IQs have a lower risk of dying during the time frame investigated in each study. The last major thing that IQ seems to predict is income. This study shows a clear tendency for income to increase with IQ, and it found a correlation coefficient of 0.3. But the variance is huge. In fact, the top 3 earners in this study all had IQs below 100. A large meta-analysis of 31 studies found the correlation between IQ and income to be 0.21. That is significant, but small. It means that only 4.4% of the variance in income is explained by IQ. Maybe one of the reasons why we don't see as high a correlation for income is just because economically intelligence is not necessarily that highly rewarded, in that maybe there are jobs, you know, like just doing a real estate type scheme, like maybe that doesn't require a huge amount of intelligence. Simultaneously, you have all these very highly intelligent people who maybe become college professors, but that doesn't necessarily pay very well.
Yeah. A lot of people who have very high intelligence scores don't have the same interest in accumulating money.
The relationship with net worth is even weaker. It hardly seems to correlate with IQ, even though people with higher IQs are supposedly more intelligent and on average they make more money each year. But this apparently doesn't translate into saving or accumulating more wealth overall. But if IQ correlates with school achievement, job performance, income, and longevity, why don't we hear more about it? Why aren't more people tested? I think it's because IQ has a dark history.
For me? Okay. I think,
Yeah. Thank you. My phone, died. That's the reason.
Oh, okay. Happens.
Okay.
Okay. I think if it's like, I don't think so. For me, I don't think so. Because it's not really about, I believe maybe the test is going to cover like specific things in life, but not all of it. So when it comes to the test, I cannot really predict if it's going to work or if it's not really going to make people like really rich or not. I'm not sure about that actually.
Yeah, go back. Yeah. Come again. Yeah. You will have what? Wealthy. Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Yes. Of course. The like when we talk in average, yeah, it's the IQ people like always like they end up wealthy. Yeah.
tracking yourself, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and another thing, like some people are not really educated. We cannot like you could just like say they're just like they didn't know like even how to read or how to talk, but they're very like rich and they have a lot of successful business. I'm not saying that it's like right or wrong, but I say it's not really like a rule, or it's not like a fixed thing that I could rely on. I mean the IQ test. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And no, but I think you're right. It depends on what perspective you're looking at. For me, I mean, like if you're looking at someone, he's smart. Okay, in what aspect in life he's smart? Maybe he could be. Mm, I got. I got you. Mm, I got. Mm, mm,
Yes,
yeah,
yes. Mm.
you're right. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Mhm. Yeah. They are playing in a smart way, but that doesn't mean they're smart. Yes, I agree. Mhm. No, 100%. Yes. You just like you know
I
that
think he's good
you
in
were
scam.
lucky. Yes.
I think he's good in scam.
Like, she means that like the student is good at scamming people, you know? Capable of doing that.
But I think he's smart, but he didn't do it in good in good sync, because some people they are smart but they go steal. They are good in steal. Some people they are good in cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just go.
What is the environment?
Yeah. Environment?
The environment, yeah.
Okay, environment. What are the meaning of environment? She's asking like the meaning of environment. محيط البيئة المحيطة. Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly like البيئة المحيطة بالشخص. Mainly. Yeah.
I understand. Yes.
Yeah. Like yeah. Here, yeah. So sometimes we call it like that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The tone that you're talking with, your tone. Yeah, it comes out good, bad, you don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, very strange, but interesting at the same time. Accents are crazy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. If you just grab. Yeah. Okay, got you. So like it's all like mixed up. Like it's all the same, but with different dialects, with different accents, with different words, but it's almost the same. Like like the palette of the colors, the certain palette of color. Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's
Yes, I guess you are so deep. MashaAllah, you are smart. Yes.
He is. He is. I know Korean. I know Korean.
And you speak Korean?
Yeah, I know how to write it even. Yeah. Oh, okay. You gotta try. Korean is interesting.
And why you learn Korean? What was the reason about it?
Because of gaming, PUBG, and K-drama. But because of PUBG, I used to play with a lot of Korean people.
Yeah.
And I've developed some like vocabulary and sentences. And do not laugh at me. I see you laughing. So, and because of K-drama too. I'm a fan of K-drama, and I see someone is just okay. I used to watch. Please.
And you are planning to go there to visit Korea?
To be honest, I used to think, but not like right now when I'm that old. I feel that I don't want to go there. I feel it's a really like toxic environment. I don't want to be there. People are suffering there without saying anything, so I feel it's not that good. Yes. Yeah. Judging. Yeah. They keep judging people. Mm. Yeah, they have a baccalaureate. They even have like baccalaureate and like ثانوية عامة, just as we have, but they are having it in a very strict way. Oh my God, people could just like kill themselves before the exam time because they know that they're not going to pass it. Yeah, Christ. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, and you have to work for a lot of like part-time jobs, and yeah, they're just like they're not treating them like in a right way. They're treating them in a very very hard way. Not they are humiliating them to work. So I don't think it's a really like healthy environment to be. Okay, I think Sweden, Switzerland, um, Norway, Finland, like the like yeah, Europe, yeah, Scandinavian and European countries.
I think yeah, um, USA and the Canada. Yeah.
I used to think of Canada before, but
Yeah. Yeah, really nice.
Spain. Why?
But still, it's not that strong economy when because my family they are there, my friends and my people, but they don't gain that money. But they work hard, but they don't have that money. Yeah.
Oh,
That's nice.
I didn't know that. They appreciate human beings. Yeah, so this is why. Like imagine living in like a community
You
or
know,
environment like
we
that.
have here the same in Canada. Like
Oh,
in August, all the employer, like especially for the people they are doing electricity things or the work in the street or العمال هذا البسيط like العمل باليد it's not in company or the most it's first they took their vacation in the all the end of the month of July. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. You know, I struggling because we have water here issue with the water issue here in the home. like it's bad, but no one here is working. Like, but we just start this month because the last month الانبوب اتكسر. The water is bringing the water to home. It's broken and it's like fell a lot of water inside and it's destroy دمر all the wall, the جدار and all. But just now this month like we started, but the last month we was patient because no one working, all in vacation.
Okay. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we cannot relate. Come on. What are you saying? Yeah. Yes. You're not going to.
But for only the emergency, they let some employers for only the emergency things. But when something is not emergency, they don't.
How am I supposed to live? Like, how am I supposed to live that way?
Yeah, when we call the assurance, they say no. They are. It's not emergency. They won't come here and they say it's not emergency. They say just close the water. They close the water until we go.
How am I supposed to live if it's just like close the water?
Yes. Yes.
We have a lot of things that we cannot even say, but it is when you travel somewhere else. Okay. I think I know what you mean. Okay.
And
that was like the end of our podcast for today.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Next. Yeah.
You must put it why you don't put it in like a workshop like some people know it exactly, because it's not all the people they know about it. Yes, yes.
That would be great.
It's 5 p.m.
So it's at 3.
5 p.m. So it's evening here.
It's gonna be like a 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will join you inshallah always, and when I don't know the time I will ask the Shema if you have and she will help me if I forget. Okay. It was an honor for me, like to be with you and Yara. And, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. You had so much fun.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. See you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.